Here in this alleyway between two typical San Francisco houses, I have the main part of my garden, which is basically a collection of lettuce plants. There are some flowers in there, but I have 4 or 5 different kinds of lettuce and possibly a spinach here in the end. And I just pick off this. There's almost enough to give us a salad a day for 2 people, and as production ramps up, that will certainly be the case during the warm season. Okay, on the right you see a rosemary plant, and in between you see 2 makeshift containers. These are really recycled from Costco. Various kinds of cookies and pastries and fruits came in these, and I thought, well, they're just deep enough to do some lettuce, so I put them out here. Here are 3 10-inch pots that cost about $4 each. These are waiting to go into production. I think I'm going to put carrots in one of them and garlic in another one, and then probably some lettuce in yet another one. So as far as the carrots are concerned, it's not going to be a lot of carrots, but this is going to be a new crop for me, and I think it's important to learn how to grow as many things as you possibly can that really have a lot of food value. And here we have a nursery basically. I have some echinacea plants. Of course, echinacea is a well-known medicinal plant, and this is really the beginning of a collection of medicinals that I hope to have. Now here you see a piece of pipe sticking out of the curb here. There are 4 of these along the length of this alleyway. When I came to this house, there was a rickety old fence which I took down, but now I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is use these holes in order to build some trellises that maybe are 6 feet tall, so then I can grow vining crops on the trellises, and at the top I will have some L brackets with another pole, so I can put hanging plants on an upper level, and then I'll be making the best use of the space. Here I have a tomato plant in a pot, and you can see that it's blossoming quite nicely, so I'll get quite a few tomatoes off this. I will be starting some more cherry tomatoes for use later in the year. Last winter I actually had some cherry tomatoes hanging on the vine, ripe and ready to eat and very sweet, way into the winter. This shot shows you that most of the space in this garden is devoted to flowers, but in a pinch, all of these containers could be turned into food production. Here I have the new addition to the garden this year, which is berry plants. On the right, strawberry, then blackberry, then raspberry, and finally blueberry. I've had a few strawberries. The blackberries aren't doing much. I've had some very sweet raspberries and a few blueberries. The blueberry plant came with hundreds of green fruit already on it, and they are slowly ripening and will be a very tasty addition to our diet. So that's about it for now. In these trying times, I think it's really important to grow what you can.